darlings. Let's talk tea. Ooh, today's tea is becoming a furry. Congratulations, you already are one. I'm not kidding. You don't need a fursuit to be a furry. You don't even need a tail if you don't want. You simply have to enjoy anthropomorphic animals. I said it! That is a very complex word. However, you can just simply enjoy it. You can draw artwork. This is done by a very good friend of mine. If you just like to doodle animals and put the human faces upon them, then you're halfway there. Come on. There are actually levels to becoming a furry. And you already are one if you like the art, if you like the stories, if you like the music, if you like the fursuits. You already are considered furry. However, if you want to up your level a little bit, you can buy a tail. So where do I buy a tail, dear? Anywhere. And if you can't buy one, you certainly can make one. There are plenty of good tutorials on YouTube and other videos on how to make your own tail. And I suppose if you want to level up a little bit more, you might make some ears on a headband that you can wear, as well as your tail. Now, if you do want to go even further into this, then you might consider making paws or feet to go along with your tails. But to be a complete fursuiter, which again, you do not need a fursuit to be a furry. However, if you are interested in making a fursuit for yourself, the most important place to start is your head. This defines your personality and who you are. And also bear in mind, not just any old willy-nilly outfit will do. Do some research. What is your favorite animal? Don't just say, oh, well, that dog is cute. I think I will be a dog. No. What animal actually relates to you? You must think about such things. Also, these suits are quite expensive. This one was done by Holographic Mouse, and I believe it was around $600 just for the head. I made the gloves myself. So bear that in mind, that it's not a cheap hobby. However, if you do want to start off small, I suggest you start off with a dino mask. We'll get to that in a moment. I'll bring out Ricky in a moment. So once you have your head all done, then you might consider a body. However, again, this is not necessary. You can simply have a head and hands, possibly feet, and a tail, and that's considered a partial. And there's nothing wrong with being a partial fursuiter. If you want to go the full length of it though, and a full body fursuit, which I do not have, but it's on the way, then that can range somewhere between either $1,500 up towards $5,000. That's quite a bit of money. So you have to consider your investment. How long will you be in it? Will you actually enjoy it? Make sure it's a character that you vibe with. Now, I will give you some tutorials in the links below on how to start off making your very own head. And if you don't want to make your own head, there are two good places that you can go to buy your very first suit. Now again, I highly recommend that you consider what it is, your price range, and the animal that you want. Furbid is a very good place to find a suit that's already ready made, and you can just put it on and go! Whenever we can go somewhere, am I correct, darlings? Another good place that you can go to is the fursuit den, the fur den. Now that is simply a place where people can gather and talk about making their own outfits. So if you have an idea in mind, you can say, hello, I'm looking for such and such animal. Please give me examples and your prices. And stand back as the responses shall flood in and ask for requests. And that's a good place to start. However, if you do want to make your own, which I think I will do in another video, a good place to start is a dino mask. Yes, dino masks are perfectly valid, and there is incredible creativity. Now, I highly recommend that once you get your dino mask, you primer it and you paint it with your own design. Don't just leave it as is. I mean, you can, of course, but consider adding some design. Now, we will get into that later as well. However, I will go call Ricky, and we will have more conversations. Hi guys, this is my dino mask Ricky. Now, you can find Ricky online, or you can, if you're lucky, you find them at Target stores. They run about $15, and you can make them however you want. Now, I would like to finish Ricky. I need to finish the jaw because it doesn't move very well, and I will need to add feathers. But that's something that I'm going to do later. I just wanted to show it to you that I think dino masks are perfectly valid and a great starting point for many young furs. $15 isn't that hard to get, and you can simply make whatever design that vibes with you whenever you get your mask. So keep that in mind, and we'll have more videos on that later. So for now, comment anything that you would like to talk about in my tea section with Di, and we will get to it. Bye guys!